MD Prepper here, talking about the Mother Lode products, propylene hive bodies. I know a lot of people prefer wooden frames and all that, but I'm new to beekeeping and I'm going to be a bit oppositional and try things my own way. I want at least one, quote, unnatural hive, all plastic, just to see how things run, see if there really is a difference. So we're going to try that out. My next bees arrive here soon. Like I said, this is from Mother Lode products, all propylene or plastic, and thought this was an interesting idea as that it's not wood, it's not going to rot, it's UV resistant, etc. And what I really thought stood out about these hives is they have insulation panels that are removable. So right here on the front you see no insulation there. That's what this looks like, if you see that right there. Hopefully you can see the little holes there for the inserts. Over here's the side with the insulation panel on it. Here's the long side without it. Looks the same as the front overall. Again, hopefully you can see the holes to snap things in. But here are the panels right here. If you can see that right there. There's plain white. Snap in on the back side. Snap in and hold very well from what I can tell. You actually have to take a blade to pop these things out. It's not easy to get out. But from what their website says, the hive with the insulation panels on them, like you see there, is equivalent to a wood frame or a brood box. So we're going to see how that goes. I'm in hotter temperatures here in South Carolina, and where my hives are located, they're greatly exposed to the sun in the summertime. So I thought this would be interesting with the versatility of insulation or not. So we're going to see how that goes. These will fit all your standard frames. This is a deep, obviously. There's a plastic frame right there. Again, I'm running this thing all plastic, all unnatural, just to be different, just to see how things turn out. So this will hold wood frames just as well. Overall, the weight and price of this is not really a savings overall. It's about the same weight. I've not weighed them, just picking one up versus another, wood one versus this. Seem to be about the same. And price is not that much different. The price for a deep body hive is about $19.50 with the insulation panels. Okay, if you get it without the insulation panels, if you're down in Florida or somewhere like that, I guess it's $14.75. And these get cheaper if you buy more than 5 at a time, but I'm doing onesie-twosies here. And they also sell shallow supers. Here's a shallow right here. Exact same design, exact same look, just a shallow. Again, takes all the frames and everything else, just like another normal shallow. Let me flip that over, actually. It's backwards. There you go. The shallows are $13.50 a piece if you're buying less than 4, and it gets a little bit cheaper by $1 or $2 if you're buying more than that. These shallows do not come with insulation panels because, well, you're not going to be wintering with these things. You're going to be using your deep body frames, or hives rather, not these. These are just for honey collection, so shouldn't matter all that much from what I can tell. But propylene, all of them, they snap together. Hopefully you can see that right there on the edges where these things snap together. Now, it does help, honestly, to have a rubber mallet of some sort. I use this for depriming and reloading little hand loads. So that made it a heck of a lot easier than snapping in by hand. That's just going to be a pain. But these things appear to be quite sturdy, going to last a long time. And even if the snaps on the inside were to fail on you and basically break off eventually, you could always easily drill some holes and put some screws in there, nails, whatever, probably screws in this case here and in the middle, and secure this thing if it ever did seem to fail or anything like that. So this is just an interesting project. One thing I'll show you right here on the bottom, each of these boxes right there, those little cleats sticking out of the bottom, so that you're not going to be able to push the frame out of sync, as I call it. So there we go. There's your deep. Here's your shallow. Once these things are on there, there's some shift. You can slide them around, but you're not going to be able to have an exposed lip or anything for bees or any kind of invaders, robber bees or anything else like that to get in. So you snap these things in, they're going to do quite well. So you can't put them on wrong, basically. Once you got them on, they can't twist unnecessarily or naturally. So I think that's interesting as well. So like I said, initial review before I put them on the hive. Thought it was an interesting idea. Didn't see anything else on the web other than their website of Mother Lode products. So thought I'd show you what I've got here. Hopefully this is useful, and hopefully things work out. If they don't, well, I'll make videos and say as much. Indie Prepper out.